It's Dayton Bronco Friday Night Lights. Game 10, Dayton vs Ceking. Dayton Bronco Friday Night Lights is produced by Toops Graphics. Toops Graphics, always believe. Toops Graphics is sponsored by the Dayton Jack-in-the-Box, home to the Toops Graphics Pictures of the Week. Ceking gets the ball to start the game and drives down to around the 50-yard line when the ball is intercepted by Jamad St. Andre of the Broncos. Dayton is unable to move the ball. They punt it away, and then Ceking also has to punt. On the punt, Jamal gets the ball and races to his left. He turns the corner and has a stampede of Broncos. Jamal is off to the races. Jamal Fowler scores a touchdown. The Broncos go up 6-0 on the Panthers. The extra point splits the uprights. The Broncos go up on the Panthers 7-0. The Panthers get the ball and try to run it up the middle, but the running back is crushed by Darian Wright. On the next play, the Panther quarterback goes back for a pass, heaves it down the field, but it's intercepted by Dayton's Jamal Fowler. Jamal Fowler races down the field. The Broncos have the ball. The Broncos get the ball back, and Andreas hands off to James McBride, who cuts to the middle and rambles down the field for a long gain. On the next play, the Broncos fake the handoff to James McBride. Andreas takes the ball and runs down the field for another Bronco first down. Then on the next play, Andreas fakes the handoff again, races up the middle, and crosses the goal line. The Broncos score another touchdown. The extra point splits the uprights. The Broncos now lead 14-0 over the Panthers. The Broncos kick the ball off to the Panthers. Caraco booms the ball down the field. The Panthers return the ball, cut to the middle, and whoop! The Panthers are off to the races.
And he's across midfield. Jones still on his feet.
But the King Panther is raced down on the 1-yard line. The Panthers get the ball, and a quarterback sneak results in a touchdown. The Panthers go up on the board. The extra point splits the uprights with 3:06 left in the first quarter. The score is 14-7. The Broncos get the ball back, and on the fourth play, McBride breaks to the middle for another long run.
McBride's going to find some running room as he gets up across the 40 inside the 35, still on his feet as he fights ahead.
3 plays later, Andreas takes the snap, goes back for a pass, throws it down the field, and connects with Xavier Baldwin. The Broncos score the third touchdown in the first quarter. The extra point is good. The score is now Broncos 21, and the Panthers have 7.
21 Dayton and 7 Ceking.
Panthers get the ball, but after one play they fumble. The Broncos take control, and on the first play, McBride gets the ball up the middle and scores a touchdown. The Broncos score 4 touchdowns in the first quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. The Broncos take a first quarter lead of 28-7. Ceking is forced into a 3rd and long. The quarterback takes the ball, scrambles around, but is sacked by Darian Wright. Broncos get the ball after the punt and drive down the field. This handoff to Xavier Baldwin scores the Broncos' 5th touchdown. Caraco's extra point is good again. The score with 7:51 left in the second quarter is Broncos 35, Panthers 7. The Panthers punt the ball back to the Broncos. The Broncos get it. This pass to Armando sets up a first down for the Broncos. On the next play, Andreas hands off to James McBride, who dashes up the middle of the field for a long gain. 2 plays later, Andreas takes the ball, goes back for a pass, throws it out to James McBride, who makes the Panthers miss Broncos score their 6th touchdown of the game. Caraco comes in for the extra point, and it's good. The Broncos go up on the Panthers 42-7 with 1:53 left in the second quarter. Caraco kicks off to the Panthers. The Panthers take the kickoff at the 9-yard line and race down the field. The Panthers zips to his left, cuts back, and is off to the races. The Panthers are unable to convert the kickoff return into a touchdown and are forced to kick a field goal. The field goal is pulled to the left. The first half ends with the score: Broncos 42 and Ceking 7. Tonight's game is sponsored by the Always Believe Blowhorn. It will help your team always believe. Just watch the Dayton Broncos play offense. After the Broncos score a touchdown! Help the fans celebrate the Broncos scoring by using the Always Believe Blowhorn. The Always Believe Blowhorn. It will help your team always believe. Pentagon T. Always believe. The Broncos recover the onside kick attempt. Andreas takes the ball and runs right up the middle of the field for a long gain. The Broncos' second string offense comes in and is unable to get a touchdown. Caraco comes in and kicks a field goal. The Broncos now lead 45-7 over the Panthers. The Panthers are pinned deep after the kickoff and face a 3rd and long. They try to run the ball, but the quarterback is smacked down by the Broncos, forcing a punt. A poor punt by the Panther punter gives the Broncos excellent field position. 2 plays later, Chambers hands the ball off to Campbell, who busts through the middle and scores a touchdown. The Broncos score again. The Broncos bust 50 points again. Caraco's extra point is good. The score's now Dayton 52, Ceking 7. The Panthers are forced to punt. The Broncos get the ball back and drive down the field. Kane Chambers heaves into the end zone, but the ball's intercepted. And that's the end of the third quarter, with the Broncos leading 52-7. The Panthers open up the fourth quarter on the 20-yard line. The quarterback goes back, but it's intercepted by Joey Duff, who races down inside the 20-yard line.
34, Joe Duff on the interception.
The Broncos are unable to get a first down, and Caraco comes in and connects on a field goal. The Broncos go up to the double nickels and are beating the Panthers 55-7. The Panthers get the ball and drive into Bronco territory. This pass heaved deep by the Panther quarterback results in a touchdown. The Panthers score their second touchdown of the game. The extra point is good by the Panther field goal kicker. The score with 1 minute 52 seconds left in the game. The Broncos are winning 55-14. The Panthers then kick off to the Broncos. The ball is kicked deep and Jamal Fowler takes the ball and runs to his right. Some key blocks and whoop! Right past 81. Jamal Fowler is running down the sidelines. And whoop! Right past 54, Jamal Fowler goes into the end zone. But a penalty by the Broncos negates the touchdown. Kane Chambers enters into victory formation and kneels the ball down. The clock ticks down toward 0. The Broncos finish district play 7-0 and are District 19 4A champs. Other 19 4A scores. Goose Creek Memorial crushes Baytown Lee 49-21. Galena Park beats North Forest 21-12. And the battle of second place, Barbers Hill beats Crosby 35-21. Once again, I'd like to remind
you fans, do not go on the playing field for any reason. You need to exit Crenshaw loitering in the parking lot for any reason, and we'd ask that you all have a safe trip home.
The final 19-4A district standings. Dayton is district champs at 7-0. Barbers Hill wins second. Crosby and Galena Park finish out the playoff teams. Ceking and Goose Creek tie for fifth. Baytown Lee is seventh, and North Forest is at eighth. Next week, District 19-4A and 24A pair up in the by-district matchups. Crosby will play Needland. Galena Park will play Central. Barbers Hill will take on Port Neches Groves. And Dayton will play Livingston. Dayton Bronco Friday Night Lights 2010 is produced by Tubes Graphics. Tubes Graphics, always believe.